All right, people. So Warren has decided to try and hold up before we get started. Jose Preciado, what is up, man? Keep up good work. Cool, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Um, Elizabeth Warren. Let me make sure my sound's on. We good. Okay. Elizabeth Warren has decided to take the high road when it comes to her town hall meetings, people. She has decided that she wants to make sure that people aren't feeling alienated. We don't want to uplift Fox and blah, 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 blah. Man, you know what? We're going to talk about that in a second. But I know the real reason that Elizabeth Warren doesn't want to go on Fox. I know why. And she ain't going to say it, but we're going to talk about it anyway. So here's her tweets. I love town halls. I've done more than 70 since January, and I'm glad to have a television audience to be a part of them. Fox News has invited me to do a town hall, but I'm turning them down. Here's why. Fox News is a hate-for-profit racket that gives a megaphone to racists and conspiracists. Man, if only CNN and MSNBC was different, right? It's designed to turn us against each other. If only CNN and MSNBC was different, risking life and death consequences to provide cover for the corruption that's rotting our government and hollowing out our middle class. If only CNN and MSNBC were different. Boy, let me get through this. Hate for profit works only if there's profit. So Fox News balances a mix of bigotry, racism, and outright lies with enough legit journalism to make the claim to advertisers that it's a reputable news outlet. It's all about dragging in big money or big ad money. Okay, y'all. Can y'all? Real quick, super chat. Just a reminder, Joe ain't got shit. Amen to that. Everybody always needs a reminder that Joe Biden ain't got shit. Y'all, listen. I can't even get to the tweets. I can't even get through the tweets. Because she's saying all this and like, yeah, this is true about Fox News. 100% is true, right? I don't think anybody can disagree with this, but everything she's describing would be a great reason to also not go on CNN and MSNBC. Listen to this statement once again. She said, hate for profit only works, right here, in case you don't know. Hate for profit only works if there's profit. So Fox News, replace that with MSNBC, replace that with CNN, replace whatever the hell you want to. Fox News balances a mix of bigotry, racism, and outright lies with enough legit journalism to make the claim to advertisers that it's a reputable news outlet. It's all about dragging in ad money, big ad money. Holy shit, I can't believe she doesn't see the irony in that statement. I cannot believe it. She probably does see the irony. See, Liz, you ain't fooling nobody. I know the real reason that Liz don't want to go on, y'all. Let's be honest, right? Donald Trump dragged her ass through the dirt for a year and some change, and she fell for it every single time. She knows that she's made statements that are controversial, right? Like, oh, I'm a Native American, and she even used Native American, her quote unquote 2024 of Native American heritage that she supposedly has. To get into college, to get certain jobs, to further her own personal career, where she's never given an inch of coverage, never grown an inch of awareness to the plight of Native American people. And she knows that Fox News, if they don't do anything else, they'll do their research when it comes on some shit that you set yourself up for. And she always sets herself up for utter and abysmal failure. Because this is Liz Warren. Thanks for the super chat. Balapalapudakuki. You got to get a better name if you... Come on now, I can't be pronouncing those type of names all day. You got to cut me some slack here. It's funny because she could go on Fox News and clear all the rumors up. She could go on Fox News and stand up to Donald Trump and, Miss, I have a plan for that. Well, Warren, out of curiosity, what is your plan for addressing you being completely and totally silent on Standing Rock? What is your plan to address pretending as if you wanted reparations for black people, only to never speak about it again because it's no longer in the news cycle, only also to never actually give a legitimate plan for reparations, only to never even mention HR 40, because you never actually planned on introducing reparations? Because that's what's funny. She says, I support reparations. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's how she talks. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a Massachusetts thing. Elizabeth Warren, Miss, I have a plan. Remember that? For my black people out there who are somehow convinced that Elizabeth Warren is somehow good for us. Miss, I have a plan for everything, and even goes out of her way to introduce legislation for all those plans, which is cute. That's cute. But she also said to you all that she had a plan for reparations, but yet that's everything else she has a plan for. But in legislation to match it, where's her legislation for reparations that she supposedly supports? See, the thing is, there's one thing you can guarantee Fox News to do is catch you putting your foot in your mouth if you are a neoliberal, and that's a fact. I mean, that's why they thought they could catch Bernie doing that, right? They thought they could catch him doing that, but Bernie's a little bit more slick than Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie has been a little bit more consistent, a lot more consistent than Elizabeth Warren has. And she knows this. But that's her problem. That's why she's upset. That's why she is trying to... Warren, you can't handle Fox News. That's why you don't want to go on. When Mike Gravel said this, Mike Gravel has a history of standing up standing on the principles that he put forth when he said he didn't want to go on Fox News. And considering that Mike Gravel isn't actually trying to win, but rather bring conversation and awareness to certain issues like racism, like bigotry and other things like that, I'm not surprised that he didn't go on Fox News. But Warren, you need every vote you can get. You're already trying your hardest to borrow Tulsi and Bernie's lane. But here's what I think that Warren, most of all, is fearful of. They remember, as much as every other progressive in this country, that Warren, when she had a chance to do the right thing, and endorse Bernie Sanders, people, what did Elizabeth Warren decide to do instead? Elizabeth Warren endorsed Hillary Clinton, the Queen of Wall Street, as the same Elizabeth Warren who supposedly is trying to convince us still today that she is going to stand up to Wall Street. Think about it. Think about that. Do you think that Elizabeth Warren wants to stand there in front of God and everybody, knowing that everybody would be watching? Because, best believe, we would all be watching. And have to deal with the fact that she was silent on Standing Rock, that she was bullied, successfully so, by Donald Trump, and then to put the icing all up on the cake, You think she wants to deal with the fact that Fox News is going to question her loyalty to Hillary Clinton over the progressive movement that she supposedly claims to be a part of? No. All of this is a cop-out. That's all it is. There I don't give a damn how many, she doesn't even have large rallies as it is. She doesn't fill a lot of rooms as it is. But on her best day, she could not reach millions of conservatives. Bernie goes on Fox News even though he has the ability and he has shown the propensity to reach millions of conservatives via social media and other avenues, like he can travel the country and turn on a crowd as large in West Virginia as he can in California, because that's just the kind, and he can turn on a crowd as large in Michigan as he can in North Carolina. He's shown the ability to be able to do that. Elizabeth Warren has not. So for her to try and pretend like, oh, I don't need to be on Fox News, you a damn lie. You need the views, but you know that you are in no way, form, or fashion even come close to Bernie Sanders or Tulsi Gabbard. Both who would be more than willing, obviously Bernie has already done so, Tulsi is supposed to be doing so, they would go on. If it means I get to talk to the people who I am supposed to be presiding over as President of the United States of America, take me to them, I will speak. Bernie went to Liberty University. He had those conservative children, or I don't want to call them children, those conservative college students cheering for him by the time he left. Why? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not they agree with you or not. When you're running for president, you're supposed to be presiding over everyone. And it's interesting that you all of a sudden care about the ad money that is gained by lies from Fox News, but you don't care about the ad money that is gained by lies from CNN or the ad money that is gained by lies from MSNBC. Come on. I'm like, somebody need to kick that horse in the leg so she can hop off that high horse, because it's not happening. Like, you don't get to point at us and wag your finger from your little pedestal that you put yourself on. You're punking out. Just call it what it is. Stop trying to paint it something like, no, sorry. It is what it is. Warren, just admit you can't handle Fox News like the real progressives could, and go on about your business. It's so funny she gave this long. It's interesting to me because you've seen a lot of the other candidates, when they want to try and give you some contrived BS that their PR manager came up with for them, they do it in a tweet, right? Because they don't want you to see their mannerisms. They're not passionate about it. They don't believe in this stuff. Whenever I give speeches, anyone who's ever seen me speak at an event, at a rally, or anything in between, I don't prepare speeches. Why? Well, not that anything is wrong with preparing speeches. Especially if there's a new issue that is introduced and you don't want to miss it. That's a different discussion. But I speak from the heart because these are issues that I speak to every single day. If this was seriously an issue for Warren, then Warren wouldn't need to go on Twitter to have her PR manager. She would do it in front of the camera. But she isn't passionate about this. She said, PR guy, how can we make Fox News look bad and make me look great for not going on there? This is what they came up with. Meanwhile, Tulsi, every time you said, well, what does Tulsi think about this? Oh, there's a video for that. What does Tulsi think about Iran? There's a video for that. What does Tulsi think about Bibi Netanyahu? There's a video for that. What does Tulsi think about Trump? There's a video for that. What does Tulsi think about the Council for Relations? There's a video for that. What does Tulsi think about, we can go on a list. What does she think about Ilhan Omar's situation? There's a video for that. What else do you want from her? Because she speaks to these issues she believes in. And you can say the same thing for a lot of Bernie Sanders stuff. Bernie Sanders makes a lot of videos in the same fashion. But Elizabeth Warren is a robot who is told what to say based off what she thinks the people want, what she thinks, what the polls say the people want. Consultants guide her message and construct it, not her. That whole "I have a plan for that" gimmick is going. It's not going to last long. And if she went on Fox News, it would get exposed. Thanks for watching that segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Roku TV, and on JustNForm.com. Also, you can make sure that you're subscribed to the channel by going to the subscribe button, pressing it, and hitting that notification bell to get all of our notifications. And of course, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon by supporting the show by donating as little as $1. You can click on the link in the description below for that. And remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.